a great Monday so far. So, today I just wanted to pop in and talk to you about what you're measuring in your business. And if you are self employed, if you've got a small team, what are you keeping track of? So, here are some things that I use with, how I measure things and what I'm keeping track of. And I just wanted to share it with you. So hopefully, let me just check that I'm just staying live. Just one second. Let me come back here. Yeah. So I'm just going to move a sheet over here so I can see it. Okay. So depending on how you, I don't know, look, businesses do things in different ways. So you might do like a weekly Monday meeting, or whatever day of the week you do your weekly meeting. Um, when you're self-employed, and whether you have a team or not, there can be the tendency that the weekly meeting will slip, right? You might do it, not do it this week. You might not do it next week. Unless you've got a team or a VA or virtual assistant, whatever. Um, I found when I first started working for myself, yeah, you kept track of things, but then you kind of lost track of things, or, and when I hired my first VA, and I remember, I was like, sugar, I need to stay on track of everything to kind of make sure I've got enough work to give her and blah, de blah. So, if you're at the stage where, you're not keeping track of things, I want to give you some things that I use. And next week, actually, I have a few different templates, and if you want them, just comment down below. So I have weekly marketing template. I have like a CEO dashboard. I've loads, I've loads of templates, right? So if you're looking for something to help you, and I mean, there's loads of software out there as well, to keep track of your projects, like Asana, Basecamp, ClickUp, um, you know, um, Trello is a simple one that some people find useful. I think Trello is depending, and a lot of the problem then is as well is that a lot of people who are self-employed, they don't like using applications like that. Some people want to keep it simple, maybe like use a Word document or Google document or an Excel sheet. So I'd love to hear in the comments, what works best for you. Do you want to keep things basic in a Word document, or would you prefer like a software app? Just let me know. And if you want any of the templates that I have, just comment down below. Yes, give me a template. Okay, so here are some things to measure and to keep an eye on, basically, for, let's say, a weekly meeting, right? So first of all, like a quick review, what are the updates? What are the roadblocks? What are the wins of the week, and what is the learning of the week? So like literally a quick 5 minutes, and this can be from you, or it can be from your team, or both. Okay, so that's the quick review, like literally 5-10 minutes max. And then an annual eyeball on the money, right? So what's your goal for the year? What's your annual income goal? What's your annual profit goal? What's your current income for the year so far? And what's your current profit or loss for the year so far? And depending on your accounts or your accounting system, if you use Xero or something like that, you'll be able to get a quick report from Xero, or QuickBooks, or whatever you use. And then after that then is some key business metrics. You do not have to do all of these. Honestly, if you track 3 to 5 things, you're winning already. So what were the sales last week? What's the income in the bank? What were the expenses this week? What's the cash in the bank now? What debt do you owe? What money is owed to you? what's the cost of running your business per month right now? And what's the runway time? So the runway time is basically, how much cash you've in the bank and how much it costs to run your business per month. So how many months are you good to run your business for? What's the profit and loss this week? What's your break even number this week? What's your revenue growth from last week? Your customer count. So how many customers do you currently have at the moment? This one, customer acquisition cost. So depending on how you're getting your customers right now, there may be cost to that if you're using advertising. What's your cart abandonment rate? Then checking your checkout system and what that number is, and then what's the lifetime value of a customer for you. So the lifetime value is just adding up, getting a metric of how much a customer will invest in you and your business over the lifetime of them being with you. So they're kind of the key business metrics that really you do need to keep an eye on every week. Okay. So then next then is media metrics. So look, some of these you don't have to do every week, but just having a great eyeball on them is really important. Number of posts, stories or lives you did last week. Number of social interactions or online networking you did, because sometimes when you look at the stats from your website, or from your business, it's kind of like all of these little tributaries of work all have an impact on how your business is growing every week. Your email list size, your social following total, your reach, your engagement, and your website page views, and the number of opt-ins, how many people joined your email list this week, and what's the conversion rate for your opt-ins. Number of leads this week and cost per lead if you're using paid advertisement, and the number of sources of traffic that you are currently working on at the moment. So for example, SEO, email marketing, social media, referrals, whatever your list of sources of traffic is. And then if you're doing any launches, I'd include some launch metrics there. So then the next part then I would go on to is like a big picture recap for you and the team. What's your 1-year goal, your 90-day goal? What's your 90-day actions? And just recapping on your vision and mission. And then current projects. So what is currently your current projects? Now, with the current projects, make sure that you break it down into what will make you money now and what will make you money in the future, so that you make sure your priority is on work that's, that you kind of have a sprint project and you have a marathon project. The sprint project is something that, there'll be a quick turnaround and a quick turnaround for your business as an income as well, right? And then what's this week's focus? So this year's income goal, one action to help you towards your annual income goal. What's this year's income goal, one action to help you towards this year's income goal, this week's income goal, and then 3 actions to help you that you want to get done by this Friday to help you achieve this week's income goal. Follow-up actions then. So basically after doing this report, any follow-up actions, and then of course, what are your weekly marketing actions that you commit to every week to get done in your business? And then one thing I always include is your heart list. So who are the leads in your business that you want to follow up with? Who do you want to get back to? And who can you help and serve? And that is it. So they are, that is my quick template that I go through. And it really, like, looking at the metrics, I mean, I have my hand up for, years of doing my weekly meeting, not doing my weekly meeting, and finally realizing that, you gotta, if you don't measure it, you can't manage it and it won't improve. So that is my quick update for today. I'd love to hear back from you. So what are you measuring in your business? What are you not measuring? Why aren't you measuring? And sometimes it's a big mindset issue then as well. And yeah, so I hope that helps you. And comment down below, let me know. And if you want any templates, I can send them on to you. Okay, that's it for today. Take care. Bye bye bye.